We can tell you that the plane that landed suddenly today on Loudoun County Parkway is being moved out of there after more than an hour of crews trying to get to it, access it, move it around. It is headed someplace off the Loudoun County Parkway right now. Luckily, everyone on board was safe.
Okay, it's been a long day. You know, they took off from Dallas heading to Lancaster, Pennsylvania at around 12:15 today when something just went wrong. The pilot had to make a split-second decision, we presume, and ended up landing on the Loudoun County Parkway. Again, as Les said, everyone is okay. There was no fire. They didn't hit those power lines nearby. They didn't hit the signage. They didn't hit those traffic lights either.
No, they didn't. And we had a chance to listen to the air traffic control conversation happening between the pilot and the air traffic controllers. It was very calm, and you could hear the air traffic controllers were really excited to hear that they were all safe, that they were all okay. And now you can see the traffic that's been backed up there for a while on Loudoun County Parkway is starting to move as they are able to get this plane off of the roadway and into a place where they can begin to inspect it and try to find out what caused it to have to land suddenly.
And this is still going to be tricky because our Leslie Moreno, when we spoke with her at the top of the hour, she was saying they tried these different maneuvers to get this plane off of the parkway and some things just didn't work. So now that you have it cleared somewhat, we got to figure out how they're going to get it to wherever the destination is at this point. You know?
Absolutely. It's a little different when a plane lands at an airport or something has to change. It's not quite as straightforward when it's a smaller plane and they were supposed to go to Lancaster. What's going to happen right now? But what we do know is everyone on board, all 7 of them, 5 passengers and 2 crew, are safe. They were only in the air, though, for 4 minutes before the pilot had to make a decision. And luckily, no one was hurt in this situation.
I keep thinking of this parkway as well and the drivers, people who may have been going by at the time. We heard from another guy as well earlier who said he didn't know what it was when he heard the loud noise.
Just that it got a little too close to his car.
A little too close. So he knew something was wrong then. And, you know, you have to wonder as well if, you know, one, they're looking into whether or not the weather was a factor here. We got to figure that out. But also this parkway, maybe it wasn't as busy at that time of day because of the weather. So maybe we avoid another potential disaster in that regard as well, in terms of it being packed with a number of cars and people driving by.
And of course, a pilot is going to try to come down in the safest place, in the place that won't hopefully impact quite as many lives. But when you've got 4 minutes to make a decision, you got to land that plane. And clearly, that part of this process went well, right? Because no one was hurt.
And you can see right here again, they have it loaded up. They're towing it out, trying to get it to its destination where this investigation can get underway, that part of the investigation in terms of figuring out exactly what went wrong here. But again, this happened shortly after 12:15 today. So they've been trying to get this all worked out since then. And also making sure the crew, those 5 passengers and 2 crew, we're going to be okay as well.
5-hour-plus saga coming to an end right now with that plane being removed from the Loudoun County Parkway. The best possible outcome when we think about what could have happened today. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.